Good morning. As I was turning it on, I heard we collide. So, I'm going to do a 5-card spread. Good morning. I just want to burn some dragon's blood. Now that I found love, what are we gonna do with it? Okay. You want any num-nums? Alright, let me open my charcoal disc because I didn't know that was a thing the other day. Max, don't be a fucking asshole. No, I still don't know if I'm doing this right. I'm hoping I am. Good morning. Stop the read at like 4 minutes or 3 minutes. Let me just get this burning. Oh, shit. I probably should have put that on that. Okay. Okay, is that normal? I don't know if that's normal. Okay. Okay, that whole thing is burning now. This thing's hot as fuck. Off my head. But it's not. Okay, that was fucking fast. Stuck to your foot, buddy? Alright. Keeps finding my fucking hair. You okay? Come on, kids. Go have num-nums. Num-nums? breakfast? Okay. Dragon blood smells good. It's just a lot more smoke than I thought it was going to be. I don't know if I wanted all that smoke. Look at it melt. That's cool. I think I'm going to have to chop the dragon bloods up a little more, though. I seriously feel like that can make my fire alarm go off. So I don't know if I can keep that lit. Okay, peanut butter, no. Will that go out? This smells great, guys, but I don't want to open my window right now. It's freezing out. I'm more worried about it turning the alarm on, the fire alarm. I don't know if that's going to go out. Oh, dear Lord. I really don't want to set the fire alarm off. Shit. Now I gotta open the window. Someone should have told me that this shit was no joke. I don't think it's gonna go out. Okay, Kaden's gonna wake up and be like, what the fuck did you spray? Alright. Well, I gotta break that down in way smaller chunks. And that one's ruined. I put water on it. Hey. Okay, let's do a 5-card spread. And what did I say? As we collide? I know that's a movie. I was never huge on them, but then I watched one. And then I had to obviously watch the sequels. Good morning, good morning. Alright. There's a flip card. That's my Joker. If you guys want to make a wish or a question, probably better off asking a question. Yes is even numbers, no is odd. Everyone looks at no as a negative card, but you can look at yes the same way, because you could say is, you know, my family member going to die this week. If you get a no, that would be a good card, right? So be practical with your question. You can ask another one at the end. All right. If you don't know your question yet, ask a question. Pause the video. Okay. I'm going to consider that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So right now it's a no. But 2 came out. Let's do it again. One, 2, 3, 4. Akuma Matata. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. That's a yes. Okay. Let's see. Coffin foretells acute illness or loss of property when near a person and distant probable averting a probability. Let me just get a couple more. And one more. Okay. Where is... All right. Number 6, number 34, 23, 31, 29. I'm going to do actually 3 more rows, so we'll do like a 15 draw. But it will be kind of 3 different stories, and then I kind of want to mesh it as well. You and I together, right here, right now. Hey, stop eating my hair. All right. Montel. Actually, I mentioned him the other day with the king. Right there. Nubilis. Okay. So, read 1. These are fate cards. The first one placed, okay? Top left-hand corner. Start with the left. Work our way down. I am again until we get a little comfortable with these cards. Going to read them out for you. Okay, so the coffin foretells acute illness or loss of property when near a person, and when distant, a possibility of averting the evil. A probability of averting the evil. Technically, there's no person there. You do have one here, but your back is turned. I do want to mesh, but you also have children there. Number 34, the star ensures success in all enterprises when near. When distant, some unlucky events. I'm just trying to figure out how I literally got pulled to do like 3 lines, 3 reads. But now I'm wondering if I should just combine it. We're going to go at no. Yeah, we're not going to combine. So there's 3 reads here. Make me your appetite. Number 23. The person to the right of the person is an indication of a rich marriage, but laying to the left is a disappointment in love. You don't have a person in this particular one, so far so good. Number 31. The road turned to the dark. Clouds foretell misadventures, but far from the person, the evil consequences may be averted. No clouds. And then you have 29. The mouse denotes loss by theft. Nearby, it denotes recovery after great difficulty, but distance. The loss will be irreversible. So, this fate card. The coffin talks about acute illness or loss of property when near a person. When distant, a probability of averting. So you can avert something here, but it is fated also for something to go down. Now, this card is the crossroads. The star ensures success in all enterprises when near. When very distant from somebody, unlucky events. So far, so good. This card can possibly trump this card. This is the choice. The ring one on the right of the person, indication of a rich, happy marriage, but lying to the left, disappointment in love. Again, no person, and the star is here, so it trumps this energy. So right now, it's saying you're going to have success in all enterprises. Now, this is the morning. Okay, like a little mourning, but I don't see death here. Or just, you gotta let go. It's a release. Okay. The crossroads, when turned to the dark, clouds foretell misadventure. But far away from people, the evil consequences may be averted. Again, no people. 3 different stories. So what I should have done is put the Joker back in, and I forgot. Because that would be a person. Doesn't mean it's going to come out. It's just I forgot. Okay. And then I was going to say the mouse, but moose knuckle, that was on somebody's truck the other day. This is like a rebirth. And like looking into opportunities, creating. So the mouse denotes loss by theft. Nearby it denotes recovery with a great difficulty, but distance, the loss would be irreversible. Again, not a person. So here, more or less, this would be a really good read. Talking about success. Definitely with enterprises. And some of you, marriage, like 50-50, only because when it's to the right and there's nobody here, but it's actually going to the left, but it's the left of the star. So it could be like a disappointment of love. But this card can trump this, but we don't necessarily want it to. And with all the other cards around, I think you can definitely avert something here. So something can be avoided. You know, you can take a detour. You can take a different road. There is black cats all the way at the end. So that's good because you could be averting evil. Black cats are not typically evil, but some people will look at them if they are. And it does talk about some type of loss. And you do have a loss here. But you have other cards that trump the outside cards, okay? So we're going to leave it at that and get your advice. Let's use these. Better off alone. Maybe you're better off being single right now. Maybe you're just singing that song and telling yourself that. I mean, the ring showed up, so it is telling me there could be also a divine blessing here as well, right? Especially next to the star. It's just a matter of how we look at it. And I want to look at it that way too, right? Because there can be a complete blessing here. So let me again get your best advice for read number 1. Catch me if I fall. I'm the one that put you up there. What the fuck? I wish I could take back my words. Or lack of. Best advice for read 1. Connect. You're being asked to connect with others in meaningful ways. Sometimes it's helpful to get new perspective or simply be around other people. You're in the need of this right now, and deep connections will benefit you in many ways. So somebody could be coming into your life. Let's get one more. It could be also connecting to source, but then somebody will still end up coming into your life. Abundance. You're being asked to open up the abundance, to believe in what you're deserving of, and to believe what you want will flow. This is first important step in towards receiving. Breathe deeply and trust it's on its way. Okay, so there is something good coming in there. You could also look at this as yes and no's. So we already have like a yes rate. It was kind of like a maybe, but it looked more positive. So if you have two reads, then it's going to trump the one that is possibly negative that you could avert. Okay, so we're just trying to bring some type of positivity into this. Hold on, I gotta take a sip of this. Oh shit. I literally have 4 more minutes to drink that. Fuck. All right, give me a minute. I'm going to stay right here with you, but I will mark read 2 and 3. I had a colonoscopy and an upper echo. Yesterday my colon wasn't cleaned out enough, which is shocking because it usually always works. But I also was on Oxy for 4 weeks. And nobody thought to ask if I should hold off on the colonoscopy. So I'm giving myself 4 minutes to drink this. It's a lot because I'm full. But I just got my upper endoscopy back with the results. No gluten intolerance. Look at that. To fast overnight, potential outcomes. Am I allowed to pause this? I do have to pee though. I wish it was the yellow. All right. I knew I was going to have that, I think. I don't even know exactly what it is. But it can damage the stomach without inflammation. I've had inflammation in my stomach like you wouldn't fucking believe. For way too long. So they took biopsies. Do you know, this was my throat. Do you know biopsy to look at celiacs, Bruce? Do you know my first colonoscopy 4 years ago, was done in 2001? I had precancerous polyps, but it got removed. But nobody bothered to tell me. And the doctor was like, well, it was in your chart. He doesn't have the greatest bedside manners. I mean, regardless, it was taken out. But that's why I had to have a hysterectomy. Off. Because I just dodged cancer. Well, I had it, but I just dodged, I should say, radiation or chemo. It's so hard for me to chug stuff, guys. Hold on, so sorry. And I get to do it all over again. Catch me if I fall. Or whatever that. Halsey. Caught a mouse, set it free. Nice. So gross. What am I at? I'm like on a 2-day fast. I might as well just fast for one more day. I can't though. Because I took medicine to fast. It's not the same. I can't cheat. I'll get dehydrated. Fuck. The heat is on. Oh, I actually put 6:10 on my alarm because I did it 10 minutes late. I woke up, took my medicine. All right, when can I stop drinking? When do I have to stop drinking? Hold on. All right, good. I just want one more minute. Clear. 4 p.m., 11, 4, 6. Start at 5. Drink within the hour. No clear liquids. 3 hours before procedure. 10:45. So what's that? 8:40, 7:45. I have 7:40. I have until 7:45 to drink. Right? 7:45, 8:45, 9:45, 10:45. 8:45. Let me write 8:30 on my alarm so I know when to stop drinking. Alright, I just chug as much as I don't got that much left. It's a good amount though. I did it. I did it. Okay. All right. No, I need a sip of water because it was so fucking gross. And then I'll make me coffee. Excuse me. All right, well, I have to stop drinking. What time is it? My alarm? 8:35. 6 o'clock. $8:30. That would be 7 o'clock. Then I can drink my coffee. Okay. I can have my coffee now. I just don't want to get a nasty belly. I've been up all night drinking shit. I know, it's such an annoying beep. All right, sorry about that, guys. But that was important. All right. So, peanut butter landed up here. All right, let's get to read 2. Catch me if I fall. That was my drink. Let me get rid of that alarm. Let me get rid of my 5 a.m. And all I have is 8:30. Perfect. All right. So you have 44, which is the broken glass. It foretells ill luck for years if near, but if distant, death of a friend. 24. Hand in indicates confiding disposition, but close to proximity. 38, 39, 42. You got 42 and 47. A friendship will warm into love. When near 48, financial success. So you might have a friendship that turns into love. Number 12, children signify friendly disposition and gentleness. 42, amore is a sign. Amore is a sign of someone is looking at you with great love and longing. Number 2, the moon is near. It's a good omen. It predicts fortune when distant and the exposure of secrets. But it's not distant there. It's not too distant there. This is a very positive read. This is definitely a yes read. So, when it comes to fate, broken glass foretells ill luck for many years, but if near, for many years, let me start over. The broken glass foretells ill luck for long years, if near, but if distant, a death of a friend. I really wouldn't consider that distant. That's more Cupid. So you're kind of in the middle there. So right now I think you're okay. You're also at your trumps. You're also at your crossroads here. Hand in hand indicates confiding disposition. When close to proximity, 38, 39, 42. And 47. Friendship will warm into love. When near 45. And 48, financial success. This is the choice. Children signify friendly disposition and gentleness. So somebody might have children here because this card can trump this one. So somebody that likes you or vice versa, you can have children, they can have children. They could be younger or they could be like teenager, because signifies friendly disposition and gentleness. If you have a teenager, they could be like that, but typically it would be a younger kid. Love is coming, but here's the thing. This is the morning a release, what to let go of. Stop suffering. But here you got to make the choice on whether or not you want to make a move towards somebody or if this person's going to make a move towards you. But you do have a good omen here. It predicts fortune when distant exposure of your secrets. And I don't really see secrets, so if it is distant, I think the secret here would be more like somebody having a crush on you. More like that energy. Let me just see what else I can pick up here. I don't want to break the circle. This is definitely like a yes read. The first one was like a maybe, but more yes. This is a definite. So I think Spirit said yes with one, right? Best advice in this situation. I think I'm going to do a whole read for you. Catch me if you fall. So their headspace and heart space, spirit in 3D. Allow. You're being asked to open up the energy field and take down your wall as protection in order for the goodness to come into your life. Sometimes without realizing it, we block ourselves from the flow of life. It's safe to open yourself back up. And you got healing. Your body, mind, and soul are in a very deep period of healing right now. You're going through a huge transformation. At once, you're being asked to allow yourself to receive the healing that you need and open up your heart. Compassion. So you got two cards of opening up your heart. You're being asked to be kinder to yourself and give yourself a break. Instead of being a taskmaker, a bully, or a horrible friend, be a loving comforter who always has your back. So right now you might just be possibly distracting yourself with that, but again, you have two cards trumping that, and you can be compassionate, but this is telling me you're probably more guarded, is what this is saying. I wouldn't say a bully or a horrible friend, but if somebody was a horrible friend to you and then came back, I mean, I don't think you're going to do an eye for an eye here because it's compassion, and the other cards I just said out bully it. You do have kings and queens here if anybody's asking, but this isn't normal tarot. This is gypsy tarot. This is how some of the original tarot was until we started making it a little more gentler on you guys. Give me a fucking break. We totally made this generation dumb as fucks. Bunch of retards walking around. I don't care. I'm using it in a good way. I'm not talking about medically, I'm using it as a verb. Bunch of fucking morons. Has nothing to do with anybody's mental abilities. Well, it does if you're just in the matrix and So I think if anything, you might just have a hard time forgiving somebody here if there's a need for forgiveness. And to have a little compassion. So again, I don't know. Somebody could have, if you know this person, you either know who they're indicating and you're just like, you're probably not even thinking about the energy. Or if it's somebody that you just met or you're about to meet, I don't know if something might go quiet only because there would be children involved. But this is telling me that somebody's like really admiring you. They just haven't come forward. So for right now, keep doing what it is you do. Don't let that interfere with anything. Don't get like extra dolled up thinking, oh, like don't you force something or someone to come towards you. It gets messy. Just let it unfold naturally, which is pulling me to the love reading cards I did for you guys last week. That was for March, if you haven't caught that read. So let's go into read 3. Good morning. All right. You have number 9. The birds signify dire misfortune and fierce enemies when near, if far from the person. 7, 16, 12, or 22. 7, 16, 12, or 22. Between a chance to avert an evil spell. Number 33. The clover leaf is the bearer of good things when it's near clouds. It denotes great charge. If, however, number 2 does not lie near 29 and 28, the charge will be sort of a duration and happiness will follow, but you don't have any of those. So it's bearing of good news here. Number 47, the bride ensures for a single person's fulfillment of the highest aims when near of distant turbulent marriage. The sun, number 1, sun signifies happiness and popularity. Near snakes, mice, and the dark side of clouds, passages. You don't have any of those. A vex. Okay. The synth, the sigh, passages, disappointment, and when near a coffin, early death. No coffin. The synth, passages, disappointment, and when near death. The synth passages. So fate. The birds signify dire misfortune and fierce enemies when near. If far from the person with those numbers, a chance to convert. So, avert. So I don't know if there's some type of misfortune here, but the clover is good tidings. There's no clouds. It's not lying near any of the other cards. So that talks about short-term happiness. So there might be long-term happiness here. You might see somebody for who they are. You might see somebody as husband, wife. But your crossroads is trying to tell you, like, good things to come. But you have to make that choice, too. Like, do you want good things to come? The bride ensures for a single person's life of fulfillment of the highest aims is near, if distant, turbulent marriage. Not really distant from anything. And you have the sun right here. So you have to make a choice to let go of something, which I think you already have because the sun is there, and figure out whether or not you want what this is. And it's kind of, again, it's like good tidings. Be careful because you do have enemies around as well. So this is kind of like releasing a situation, the mourning of a situation. It's gone. You let it go. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. So it's clear to somebody. And again, the scythe. Oh, not passages. presages disappointment and when near the coffin, early death. Presages, is that like averting? What's the meaning of presages? An event, a sign, a warning, something typically bad will happen. A sign or a warning of something typically bad will happen. An omen. To give an omen or a warning. To predict. So it could just be me predicting your future marriage if you're not married, or a future... It's more right here, right now. It could have something globally because I'm hearing like right here, right now. Watching the world go down in history. So you are disappointed about something here. It could have been the way something went down. But I also feel like everything, you know how they say everything goes down for a reason, and I know that's super annoying. But it's almost time for like your wish too. Because, yeah, they could be getting married, but I also look at it as like somebody catching the bouquet, depending on, the surrounding cards. Doing a 5-card spread can be difficult. You think it'd be easier because it's less cards, but it's actually could be very difficult. But it's, it's here is also about looking at opportunities. It's a rebirth, so for me, there's like a brand new you, and that so much is not negative. It's kind of speaking about what you're presently going through, because it's not the past. These cards don't predict the past. It's here, now, and future. Being in the moment, not knowing what's about tomorrow brings that type of energy, but it's future, right? So I think you're good. It's only iffy if you make a situation iffy, and it would be current. If you're already in a relationship, you're good. It's something small that can be worked out. You have surrender. You're being asked to let go of the need to control each part of your life and surrender to the universe. Control is an illusion, and exhausting it. You can get exhausted holding on to it. Let go and allow yourself to enjoy the relief that comes by doing so. So it could be in regards to the other reading too, even though they're separate, with you kind of putting your guard down, letting something happen. And then you got slow down. Life isn't a race, nor a competition. You just slow down. Doing so if you don't, doing so will make you weak or less than. If you do, it makes you strong and wise and much able to navigate with clarity. You got release. You're being asked to release any toxic people or situations in your life. You deserve to be free of all drama. The next step and the next step of achieving it. Allow. You're being asked to open up your energies again and take down your walls of protection in order to see the goodness in your life. Sometimes, without even realizing it, we block ourselves from the flow of life. It's safe to open yourself back up. So, take your time, relax. Careful who you hang out with. There's definitely enemies there, but it is energy that you might also want to release. So it's telling me there's still some energy you're holding on to. So this is just kind of like surrendering to it. Be in the here and now if there's a lot going on in your life, okay? So let's do a full spread. I'll catch you if you fall. Oh, you still have your question. You guys have your question or your wish from the beginning? Love you too. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. It's an even number, so yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So we should probably use, well, I'm not doing it at 16 cards, but I'm actually going to use all of them. So take the Joker out. I'm going to take these out of the box now. I'm telling you, these are going to be like one of my favorite decks. Can't wait. I'm not going to use it today. But I'm excited. Even the box is just awesome. It's like wooden. Secrets of the Old Time Mountain Prophets. What deck will you be dealt? All right. Let me just go and make sure Kaden is awake for the day. This card fell out. It is the Page of Wands. He was already awake. He's pretty good at it, but he doesn't come out and use the bathroom right away, so it's like you never know if he's awake or not. But I think he's only overslept once or twice. Like he's not. And when Mia was here, she was on his ass when she was going to school. Can't believe he graduates in a couple months. It's so crazy. All right. Before I do this, I'm going to also make my coffee. All right. Yeah, I just grabbed my coffee. It's not hard. It's going to be black. All right. I brought down a shot glass of sugar last night. I just poured a little in. It's almost perfect. I don't even need the sugar. Okay. Might even be like too much. That's me. I always, anything's at the bottom of my coffee. Like all the sugar is just sitting there right now. I'm just making bubbles like the kids do. That's what I'm doing. Anything sits at the bottom of my coffee, it's shake, 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 bubble, bubble, bubble. Hubba bubba, hubba bubble. The huddle bubble. Getting pulled in NASA. Is there anything going on in the sky? Okay, whoever listens to me, I did some. I was just sitting here doing some. I forget what you call it. It's Did I do it on this paper? Something writing. It's like psychic writing. And then this morning I got the picture of I saw a fire hat. Fireman's helmet. It's gotta be in here somewhere. You know who does it? The medium. But I had some names. Here's one of them. Okay. It was like a T. I have, maybe it was either Janice. I don't know if that's Sean. I think that was Bunny. This looks like Sunny, but that's Bunny. And I got pulled to an hourglass. Oh, yeah, Daisy. So are these messages for anybody? Daisy, hourglass, a name with a J. And then with the other one, I thought this was a little creepy, this guy right here, because it almost looks like a little dude, right? And I got a police officer, a cop. I don't think it's a bunny again. I don't know what that is. And then this morning I saw somebody could have passed away in 9/11. Like I saw the hat memorial, the memorial of like a hat, or just passed away in general. Somebody that was an officer or an officer that was there. I don't know, but I just felt drawn to do it one more time because that's going to keep coming in if I don't just do this real quick. Hi. I'm definitely getting like a cat. Good morning. Hello? Hey, I'm on YouTube because I'm just in the middle of something I can't do. I only got like 30 seconds. Okay. Yeah. Well, what do you mean by that? You mean that I walked away with what? Yeah, you're not talking. You're not, okay, you're not talking. Right? Yeah. Yeah. I don't blame you. All right, well, I got another colonoscopy today because I wasn't completely cleaned out because of the oxy I was taking. So, yeah, so no one bothered to tell me because I was getting bile too. And I'm like, he's like, no, it's way up there. And I'm just like, oh my God. And I couldn't, no, so I just did another cleanse. I gotta be there for 10:45, but I am. Oh, look at that fucking hawk that just came down. Oh no, it's a turkey. No, Dad's bringing me. Yeah, so I'm just like, what the fuck? So this is like, I had to come home 4 o'clock, do it all over again. 2 bottles of Miralax, alcohol. Oh my God, it was fucking brutal. I know. But do you know last time he didn't bother to tell me? Do you know I had a precancerous polyp in my colon? And I said, you guys never told me that. He's like, well, it was in the letter we sent home. I'm like, oh, okay. Great bedside manners. But they took it out anyway, so I didn't know. But that's why I think I got to do it every 4 years, and this would be the second one, you know? Yeah. But I do have something in my throat. I forget the name of it. I know I like cleaning myself out, but I'm just like, Jesus. But I'm still back to bile, so I don't even know, you know? I know, so I don't know if it's just, I have no idea. I'm just hoping for the best. But I had to go back. Yeah, but another reason why I had to go back in because he was trying to push through a certain part of it, and there can be like like what do they do if they poke it or something? It could be bleeding internally. Like, so it's one of those immediate things that has to get done right after because he was trying to get through it. I'm just like, oh, okay, let's just add one more thing to the list. Preparation, yeah. Mm-hmm. Lucky me, but I mean, I do feel cleaned out. Well, I appreciate it. I love shitting. I love you. Bye. Sorry, let me shut my phone off so there's no distraction. Me and her, we always talk about like a beer shit or like a period shit, but I don't have period shits anymore, so we always laugh. Who doesn't like a good clean out, right? I have to leave. Okay. Hold on, guys. I'm so sorry. He's going to come out and get to the bus, so I wanted to do that real quick. I feel like there's another message there. Yeah, I am getting pulled to a fire hat, and I want to say in one of my decks, it almost reminds me, and a bunny, right? It always reminds me of 9/11. I want to see what card it is. Catch me if I fall. Fuck up and lose it all. It's in this deck, which I haven't used in a long time. The sun, the bunny. Maybe I'm just being drawn to this deck, but the one with the hat. this one, Three of Swords. So some type of loss, disappointment. Got the Sun at the bottom of the deck. Three of Swords. So somebody lost somebody that was like a fireman. Or you could have a son. I'm thinking army. But you could have a son that's going into like a profession where it's dangerous. You're proud and disappointed at the same time. Mixed emotions. But Fred came through the other day too. Kaden, your notification just came in. Holy squeaky door, child. That's a little too much for me. I'm just looking to the app where his bus is. Where the fuck did it go? Come on, child. You got 2 minutes to walk. Come on, bud. If he misses the bus, I'm going to be pissed. Well, not pissed, but I won't be happy. Moving, bud. I just don't want you to miss the bus.
Okay, well, I'm not going to get through it.
All right, well, I know you're not going to run either. Frederick of Hollywood, though, so that's like lingerie. Hold on. I love you. Okay. All right. Look at him. He's just walking. You can't see him, but man, is he pokey. It's like, come on, child. Come on. What the fuck? Oh, let me try to plant notes real quick. Ah, did I miss it? went to the hip doctor yesterday too, the back doctor too. But my hip's doing good. A little slower than they would like, but it's gonna be a slow road because my knees. So I just gotta wear the braces. All right, let's get into this. I don't know if there's a Sandra or a Sally, Salamander birthday. Something about her birthday cake. She's laughing. Something about the color yellow or lemons. Or like a pot. I don't know if somebody has her like pot. Like my mom has a sauce pot. Or this is like a spot. I don't know if she's buried in a particular spot. It is a female. I don't know if you guys found her body. I don't know if this is a 9/11 thing or not. It is definitely like a 9/11 thing. I don't think you guys recovered the body. I think she's like at the bottom of the building. I'm so sorry. Sandra. Something with an S. Seth. Her birthday is coming up. Or it just passed. Her birthday just passed. Hotspot. Colorado Springs, hotspot. I don't know. Something with Colorado. See, I don't think you found the ashes. I mean, her body. I don't know if she was military before this. I think she was like a worker of... I think she was a worker in the building. I'm seeing like a pencil skirt and like a blouse with a big fluffy tie stuck to the blouse that just dangles. I don't think you found her body. I don't know if you guys took ashes from the wreckage. There's something with the sign Leo and something with February. Laura or Lauren. I see bunny ears on a TV, so I don't... She's older. She probably maybe would have been close to retiring. Male. I'm seeing male. I don't... Like MAIL. I don't know. Mailroom. I don't know. I feel like she's been there for a long time. I feel like she has a kid with her, though, so I don't know if somebody else worked in that building, like a son, or if she was anywhere near the daycare. I can't tell if like she found her way out, but I don't know if she was helping like the teachers in the daycare. There was a daycare, right? Sandra, Sandy. I don't know if she was helping the kids out of the building, like helping or trying to help the kids out of the building, but didn't make it. So I don't know. Sean, Seth, something strong, Sarah with the S's here. Like she would have made it, but I don't know if the mailroom was downstairs. And I don't know if she was just getting her mail, if she was looking for something. I don't know if she was somebody's secretary. She probably was a secretary is what I'm getting. I don't know if she's linked to the Daisies, but I don't know. Are you on the bus now? I don't know if she was the secretary. I wanted to ask. I picked up my phone because I wanted to looks like it's heading your way now. Looks like passing Tokenal. Was the mailroom downstairs near the daycare at one of the World Trade Center buildings? Eight children died. The youngest, Christine. Ooh, do they have the names of the children that died? Maybe one of them starts with an S. The name of the children that died with the World Trade Center? Because there is something with a kid. Just says 8 children. All children were passengers of the planes. How many children died at the World Trade Center daycare? No children died at the World Center daycare. However, the daycare was affected by attacks, suffered mental health consequences. Okay, children on the plane. So maybe no, I don't think this was her on the plane. This feels like she was there going to get her mail or something important. Like I could see her calling the mailroom. I don't know if the mailroom's downstairs. It could be upstairs for all I know. But there is something with children, so I don't know if she lost a children or lost a child in this wreckage. So I don't know if one of her children worked there. Can you guys hear me? I didn't realize I was on a blank screen this whole time. I'm definitely getting like sandy. Can you guys let me know if you can hear me, please, or see me? Yeah, okay. Was something with a mall. No, there's something Benjamin Button. There's a bunny or a sheep. I don't know who this kid is to her. Or I don't know if I'm getting pulled to Devin. The name Devin. I don't know if it's got to be one of you guys that watch or a silent viewer. It's got to be something because this came in the other day, and then I don't know if it was this morning or the other morning where I saw the hat. So this is definitely a woman that was lost in the World Trade Center. I think she was a second. I'm hearing Jerry, so she could have been a secretary. She had like a pencil skirt on. Again, blouse with the bow. Well, I don't know if that's how she's buried, but I'm getting like a. I don't know if you guys took ashes and are burying her somewhere, because I'm getting like a pinpoint. If these are like two buildings without me realizing it, oh, that's a building. That's a building. Maybe she was supposed to be in that building, but she was in that building for some reason. Maybe checking that mail. There's something about a mail room here. And something that was addressed. But it's like she's got her kid with her, and I'm getting the word if. Benny and the Jets. So she's okay. She's laughing about a birthday cake, and she's okay with where you spread ashes because you feel like it's not her ashes. I feel like you just took ashes from the site. Or if the state let people have pieces of the rubble, but like all the ashes and bones. Here we go with the bones. Yes, I did, reading about it. And Mia the other day, I'm like, what did you... She drove over something. She's like, sorry, it was just a bone. And I'm like, a bone? She's like, yeah, I saw a bone. It must have been like an animal bone or something. And I was like, holy shit, I was just talking about bones. Okay, so I hope that message is for somebody. It must be, because it sat with me for 2 days. So let's do this. I just got pulled to bowling too. So I don't know if she's just watching you guys, if somebody had a child. Benny, Zachary. Last name maybe starts with an S. Hi, everybody. So 132. Let's do the full read. I'm going to leave the lady and the man in this deck. Crystal. I smell perfume. It's a lady's perfume. I don't know who this lady is, guys. I don't know if she's an aunt of you guys'. I don't know what's going on here, but she's clearly still here. I thought that message went away, but I can literally smell her perfume. So I don't know if you had an aunt that passed away. Tracy, Janet, Lily, Daisy. Anybody have an Aunt Sandy? This woman is, right, I'm not going to say it like she won't go away, but she's here. And I do see her holding like a little boy's hand. So I don't know if, one of her kids grew up and had kids. Jonathan, it's like her baby has a boy. Boys run deep in that family. That's what I'm hearing. It's like a boy tribe. Mike. Oh, I don't know what Mike is on. Sandy. Yeah, no, I'm getting Sandy, guys. Maybe her husband was a firefighter, because actually, now that I think about it, my old neighbors, it was Sandy and Bob. Bob was a firefighter. So I don't know if that's just telling me that Sandy's about to pass away. Let me just look at my settings real quick. Says using mic, but what mic? What's the default here? Okay, I'm gonna leave it. All right. Deborah. Anyone have an Aunt Deborah? I hope my mic's on so you can't hear him that clearly, but I don't think it is. You just said Trump. Stop it. I saw 777 too. All right. Peanut butter. They're all in here. All your num-nums are in here. You gotta come and get them. They're all in here. Num-nums. Go get them. I saw 777 on a license plate the other day, too. I was paying attention to the license plate. There was something else, too. Mouse something. Moose knuckles. You name it. All right. There's different ways of reading these, so I'm trying to figure out what the best way is. Because I did want to tell you the meaning in the name, but I just kind of want to go off the picture. I'm kind of looking at the images, which makes it easier for me because that's my answer. But I do want to share the meaning of the card too until you guys get to know them. So the anchor denotes successful adventures when it comes to business and love, but if it's surrounding by 11, 13, 29, 30, 31, 35, a breach of trust. So 11, 13, 29, 30, 31, 11, 13, 29, 20, 21, 35. You're good there. The cat indicates flattery. If near number 6, foretells personal injury. It is not, yeah, it's kind of close, so there might be an injury, so be careful. Near 29 or 30 denotes a fight. 29 or 30. You do have 30, but it's pretty far away. But it does say the rod near predicts family quarrels, distant, little losses. When the eye is near, denotes great interest taken by a friend. When distant, signifies suspicion. So this is the male. This is the male in the deck. The female is not here. So we we could be reading on, I lied, just kidding, the female is here. So the man card, the male masculine card, represents a fortune that's being told with the other cards, affects the degree of the accordance of the relative proximity. When the gentleman's fortune is told, number 18 has no significance in this layout. But I left them in. The bear, the 50, is a sign of successful speculations. The ring is near to the right of the person, is indication of rich, happy life, but laying to the left, disappointment and love. So you could be disappointed this week. I think I just in March 2025. Well, I'm going to have to start labeling the readings for you. The Raptors warn us against assault, which is threatened, will occur sooner than later according to the distance of the person. So I would say sooner than later here. Something for sure is about to go down this week. So I guess this is a this week read, but typically when I would do this type of read, it'd be like 3 months out for a person. Or 90 days, same thing. Unless you really want to count by days and not months. So it does look like there is going to possibly be some strife, some family quarrel, but you do have good energy in here. There might be, you could have a quarrel with like a lover. When the dog is near, represents a true friend. If distant, surrounded by the clouds, beware of unsuspected enemies. And it's not near any clouds. The clouds didn't even come out. They would have, but I put them back. I didn't even know they were in there. I just put some back. My table needs to be a lot clearer for you to see it all. So that looks good when it comes to good friends. Unless someone's talking shit to children. Because it also says breach of trust, near the dog, fidelity of one you love. So yeah, somebody could have possibly even cheated on somebody and you're about to find out that happened. The house denotes success in all ventures if present condition is unpleasant future, but the happy, prosperous, and predicts marriage. If there's an unpleasant situation, it's going to get pleasant again. But whatever this is a big deal. Somebody definitely betrayed somebody, cheated on them. I don't know how long ago it was, but this isn't the past, right? This is the future. This is here and now. So this is still bothering somebody. Or they're about to find out. Bouquet of flowers, absolute indication of a long, happy life. If children are nearby, extraordinary honors of fame. And you do have children right here, so your children might win awards. The coffin foretells acute illness or loss of property when near a person. If distant, probably averting evil. It's right next to a person, a masculine energy, a gentleman. So there's no averting what this is. Could be a loss of property. It could be an illness. The clouds are here. Clouds on a dark side towards the person indicates divorce. The bright side towards the person ensures a domestic happy life. So yeah, there's going to be a divorce here if there isn't yet. And if there was, I'm telling you, it would have had to have been really recent because this is not trying to interpretate the past. Okay, remember that. This is here and now energy. So it could be a current divorce too. But there was something with other clouds. And I was like, oh, well, the clouds aren't here. It's probably something down here. The clover is the bearer of good tidings, but if near the clouds, it denotes great change. If, however, number 2 does not lie near the 29 or 28, it would be a short distance and happiness will follow. Off. We don't have a number 2 near you. We have a 3, but no number 2. 29, 28. 29, 28. So you're good there too. Wine is a symbol of cheerness and gluttony. The railroad tracks forecast long journey if near 44, a serious accident. It's not near 44. If near 29, a robbery. And I'm almost positive we just looked for 29 and didn't have it. We do have the 28 though up here. Number 2 does not lie near 29 and 28, but we don't have a 2. Okay, so we're good. I got to read a little more before I can read these ones. The ship is a symbol of riches, and when near indicates wealth, inheritance, or trade. Also foretells a voyage. So it could be, you could be taking a vacation there. Children signify disposition, gentleness. The shepherd indicates intense love life, strong feelings. The money safe indicates riches, but if the shut side is towards a person, the person denotes a loss. It's not facing that way, so it's actually benefiting these two energies. The snake indicates an enemy. The degree of which is governed the distance of the card from the person. I wouldn't say it's super close. There is some distance. I would have preferred it being down here. But do be careful locking your doors and stuff like that, because it's not near the other cards, but could be a robbery considering the safe is right there and there's home life right there. Flames on the hearth indicate good fortune and neutralizes the evil near lying unlucky cards to increase its value of lucky ones. The pig with a fire near is a phenomenal omen, great luck and abundance. The fish is an emblem of riches and stocks, but if distant foretells future and disaster, a failure and disaster. It's not really near, but do be careful with your money. Amour is a sign that someone is looking at you with great love and loving and longing. You have 43. Lightning denotes surprise, disagreeable in accordance of distance. There's a lot of distance. So again, there's definitely going to be a small family quarrel. The star ensures success with the enterprises, but if very distant from some unlucky events, very distant. But we do have energies here, and it's kind of close. The sun near signifies happiness. Near the snake, the mice, and the dark side of the clouds of Vex. You do have a snake right there. Prestigious vexation. Wasn't that one A warning or an indication that something's about to happen, the sense of something happening, a forecast, a prediction, vexation, quality of state, active vexing, a cause of trouble or worry, or feeling annoyed, puzzled, or frustrated. Latest symptoms, final illness, a loss of a job, difficulty, heavy clouds forming, rain. So the sun is near, signifies happy. If the snake or the mouse is near, it's the dark side of it. So you do get people talking shit too. You could also possibly lose a job, but this is also forecasting or predicting something. You know, it's like worrying. The state of being vexed, angry, not so happy, kind of pissed. The snork denotes change of residence for the better sooner or later according to the distance from which it lies to the person. So it might be a little while in this situation. The rod predicts family quarrels, distant losses, but it's I wouldn't say it's like that distant, but it is. But it's still bound to happen no matter what. It's not something you can get away from. The tower surrounded by clouds denotes sickness, and if adjoining a death. Where's the clouds? Over here. The tower surrounded by the clouds. I think an adjoining death. There could be a sickness, but it's kind of far. I'd like it, a little further, but when the lion prestiges a sudden shock from bad news. So the tower and the lion together, something's definitely coming in. The bride ensures for a single person of fulfillment to the highest aims near distant turbulent marriage. So there could be a turbulent marriage here and there's not a divorce. If this is the case, there will be a divorce. There is definitely bad news coming that you cannot avoid. Because even over here, an anchor denotes successful ventures in business and love, surrounded by 11, 13, 29, 30, 31, the breach of trust. So there already could be a separation here. That's why there's so much distance. But I'm not positive it's going to happen either way. And you do have suspicion right there. Taken by friends. Somebody could see somebody with somebody. There's definitely going to be betrayal. You definitely have enemies around you too. And careful with your house. Make sure there's no robbery. Make sure you're locked up. Make sure your stuff's in the safe. I actually just did that the other day. Not in concerns of robbery, but I went through my safe to make sure what I wanted and it was all in there. And it was, because I had a couple things out. Make me a Aphrodite. Who sings that? That is Halsey, right? Catch Me If I Fall. Am I singing two different songs? Again, these are more warnings, not like super happy-go-lucky. It's more take this fucking blanket off. I'm dying. I'm looking for the pendulum I hold in my hand. It's in my pocket. Couldn't find it. The blanket was on a fucking hot flash. Needed to find my water. Extraterrestrial. Katy Perry. Okay. Oh, what the fuck are you stuck on? Thank you. So, I mean, there's distance here. But there's a card over here that does talk about it's going to happen either way. Like, it's inevitable. And the Tower's here. So I don't know if it's like you're holding on to somebody here and you got to let them go. When the gentleman's fortune is being told, number 18 has no significance in the layout. So I should have actually took that out. But she didn't really play a part in this reading if you think about it anyway. It seems to be a strong masculine energy. Someone could have put you in the corner. You're taking yourself out of the corner. I'm hearing prosperity. The key nearby is a certain urgery of success, but is surrounded by an unlucky card. Procrastination is illness. So it could be stress. I don't really see unlucky cards surrounding you. Again, careful of personal injury. There's definitely going to be a family fight, argument, some type of quarry. The bird signifies desire. Misfortune is fierce of enemies of near. If far away from 7, 16, 12, or 22, you can avert the evil spell. So 7, 16, 12, 22. 7. So you can avert this. It's like the Tower. You can kind of get away from that too. But it's tough because you have the mouse and the snake together right there when I put these down. Broken glass foretells ill luck for long years, if near, but if distant, death of a friend. I mean, it's pretty fucking close to the gentleman. So there could be a death of a friend or somebody you once knew. The sigh besiege disappointment, and when near the coffin, early death. You are a good boy. Have I even seen the coffin? It's not in the cards I laid down. Oh, I have a card right here of a lady. The coffin foretells acute illness. What did this one say? The broken glass foretells ill luck if distant. This sigh disappointment when near the coffin. Or an early death. Yeah, somebody is gonna die a little young. What would you consider young? I mean, I consider a lot of things young, but for me, it's more like 60s would be too young for me. you know, you could still have 20 years, 25, you know, that's too young to me, but this could be anybody in their 30s, 40s, 50s. It's too young. And it can't be avoided. So there could be something very much karmic here because it's too close to each other. So death is a consequence here. It was just in your chart, you know, it is what it is. I hope it's not like suicide or any. I hope whatever it is quick. The rider is a sure sign of good news unless alongside 6, 8, 11, 13. 6, 8, 6 over there, 11, 13. Now you got some distance, but you got 13 and 9 right there. I mean 6. So again, not the greatest news, but some of you, there is good news here in the sense of where you're at in this read in regards to charts. This is the current energy, I guess, for this week. Hand in hand indicates disposition, but when close proximity of 38, 39, 42, 47, it's not too close to 47, but there is financial success there. The letter is good tidings. And when touching indicates unexpected good fortune. The hearth indicates good fortune. Yeah, somebody's going to be very successful here too with something you do or look into. With the heart signifies great joy when near. The pig's a good omen. So some of you guys have some awesome, it could even be stocks or some type of win here too. Some type of love coming in, and it's near, surrounded by good cards. The passage discoveries the mystery of the person that's better, a degree of governed by distance. So you guys do have some distance from this energy, but it looks like that could be a good thing. Somebody's going to suffer a loss, though, so I don't know if it has anything to do with you, your friends. You definitely hear about it. I'm getting pulled to the empty bed, which is in the new deck. And that's, you know, a death. So there's a definite death here. And that came in the other day, too. So, and I'm hearing, like, it comes in threes. It's like you made your bed, now you have to, you know, lie in it. But it's sometimes... Actually, it's not the bed, it's the cradle. So this is karma in a way. You know, I hate to say it like that, but it's like you made your bed and now you gotta lie in it. So I don't know if somebody's picking out their own funeral. I really hope there's not suicide here. It'd be extremely sad. Please just call somebody, okay? I do have a suicide number underneath in the description box. The road turns to dark clouds foretell misadventures, but far the person of evil consequences may be averted. And it is a lot further from all this and that, so you can avert something here. So be careful, like even who you get in the car with, or somebody you don't know too well, you know. The mountains nearby indicate the presence of a mighty enemy. Yeah, it could be somebody you even know, guys, in the sense of it's just karmic. Like when we come into earth, we plan on dying. We know it's temporary. And if we do it right, we live a lot longer. But, you know, things come into play these days with cancer and, oh, we'll give you this, and this. It's different. You would have to live a different type of life, a very clean life. But this enemy could be the one that's actually going to die. Or it can be a friend or somebody who's no longer a friend, but you still love. So I'm thinking it could be in regards to addiction as well. Because I'm getting pulled to two friends more than a family or a foe. one's a really good friend and the other one was a really good friend. So I really hope there's no suicide. All I know is that there's definitely death and there's enemies around you. I mean, they're lurking, but you can avert. So the mouse demotes loss of theft. If it's nearby, it denotes recovery with great difficulty, but if distance will be not irreversible, irretrievable, how to say irretrievable, like retrievable, right?
Irretrievable.
All right. So you're not getting that back. So if someone like steals a ring, be careful because there is burglary around these cards. The Lion is a sudden shock of bad news. You do have not the greatest news over here. Hi. Good morning. Okay. Just you should be fine. Just restart your phone. It didn't even go through as yeah, it doesn't want to deliver. What? Yeah. Oh, okay. Want to send that to me? I do? All right. Send it. I'm on YouTube, so just send it to me. Oh. Okay. You gonna send it to me after? Okay. I'll look after I wrap up YouTube. All right. I love you. Bye. Speaking of enemies. Oh, isn't that in the song too? Enemies. Isn't that a Katy Perry song too? All right. So, and the mouse is near. You're not going to get it back. But, like, you will recover. The Lion, bad news. We do have bad news around there. That's with the family, too. I mean, like, if there's kids involved, they could be telling the kids that they're in the middle of divorce, getting a divorce. The lilies forecast a happy life, but family sorrow is surrounded by the clouds. Lying above the person signifies a good life, but under indicates immortality. So again, death. There's the clouds. You can't avoid it. It just might take some time. 3 months, 4 months, I'm not sure. The order denotes honor and recognition of labor. Near 48 is a sure sign of business success. I know you do have 48 out here somewhere. right there, and that's not too far, and it's with the sun, so that's good. But you do have an enemy. The tree of good health, near flowers, fulfillment of the highest hopes. You do have flowers right there and flowers right there, so that's awesome. The tree good health, near flowers, fulfillment, happiest hopes. The park foretells a new love when very near, if distant, false friends. You got near and far. Okay, so new love coming in, false friends over here. The rose indicates beauty and rugged health. The book of passage, procedures, procedures. I've been saying this word this whole time, and I really feel like now I'm just saying it wrong. So, how to say procedures? Not procedures. P-E-R-A-S-A-S.
Presages.
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 The book presages the discovery of a mystery affecting the person for the better in the degree governed by distance. It's a little distant, but I still feel like it's a good omen. The moon, when near, is a good omen. It predicts fortune. When distant, exposure of your secrets. So it is distant, so there is definitely a secret coming out as well. And again, it could be about the cheating, because there was definitely cheating involved. And there's definitely enemies, but it looks like you're going to have some success moving forward. There is a death. They chose it in this lifetime. If, they had a choice, and they probably made the wrong consequences here. And it's sad when it happens, but it is what it is. All right. I love you guys, and I'm going to come back on soon and read that other deck with Sandy, or whatever the name was. I'm smelling like, I'm like smelling her perfume again. It went away and then it came back. So don't you do that to me. Let's clear the energy, because clearly people want to come into this read. But I'm jumping off this reading and going to start a new one. Just give me a few minutes. Love you guys. See you soon. Yeah, I'll be back in a few minutes though. This deck wants to talk. Love you. Bye.